Falana hails Wike for stopping Nuni's arrest. Right activist Femi Falana's son has lauded the move by the Rivers State Governor, Mr. Nyesom Wike, stopping the police from arresting a former acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Nddc, Joy Nuni. In a statement on Sunday, Falana said the security operatives' invasion of her house on July 16 was a desperate attempt to prevent her from testifying before a committee of the House of Representatives probing into diversion of huge funds belonging to the Nddc. He said if Wike had not prevented the arrest, the police would have abducted and detained Nuni in further violation of her rights. He added that since the Rivers State Police Command had dissociated itself from the planned arrest, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mohammed Adamu, should investigate the circumstances surrounding the deployment of the team of police personnel involved in such reckless abuse of power. The statement read in part, in a desperate bid to prevent Mrs. Joy Nuni from testifying before the House committee probing the monumental criminal diversion of the huge public fund allocated to the Niger Delta Development Corporation, the police invaded a house in Port Harcourt, Rivers State at 4 a.m. on Thursday, July 16, 2020. No doubt, Mrs. Nuni would have been abducted and taken to custody, but for the Rivers State Governor, Mr. Nyesom Wike, who intervened and prevented the police from further infringing on her fundamental right to personal liberty, dignity, and privacy of her home guaranteed by Section 34, 35, and 37 of the Nigerian Constitution. He said why Governor deserves kudos for his timely intervention. The principalities who feel offended by Mrs. Nuni disclosures should explore the option of suing her for libel in a civil court. He also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to dissolve the illegal constituted Interim Management Committee of the Nddc, which has since become a cesspool of grand corruption. Falana also demanded that the Department of State Services (DSS) obey 3 separate court orders for the release of an Abia State-based lawyer, Mr. Emperor Ogbonna, who was arrested in March this year for criticizing Governor Okezie Ikpeazu in a Facebook post. Thank you for listening to this news. Of course, that's just the truth. A very big kudos should go to Nyesom Wike. Nyesom Wike, in fact, to me, I tell you that there is no other governor in Nigeria, in all the governors, that can fit the performance of Nyesom Wike. None of them can withstand his performance. Nyesom Wike is 100% very okay. No wonder people are canvassing and agitating that he should contest for governorship, for presidential seat. But because of his humble nature, he declined, saying that he still have people that are ahead of him in the PDP party. What can be so sweet as such a humble nature from Nyesom Wike? His intervention on Nuni's arrest shows the sign of his focus in the activities of the state. It shows that Nyesom Wike, yes, is sleeping but with his eyes open. You understand? With his eyes open. Nyesom Wike is a leader that knows the in and out of a state and knows how to salvage any situation that is confronting his state. Look at the issue of the oil staffs that came into River State without any formal letter. See Nyesom Wike's approach to them. That was during the COVID-19 period when everybody was expected to be indoor. They are coming to work during the period. Didn't the president say that there should be a total lockdown? So why are they on duty? You can see Wike's intervention within that period. What about the hotel that he demolished for opening? Why the COVID-19 period was still on? You can see Wike's intervention in that as well. Now, Nuni's arrest. See, Wike have his head high and his ears open to know what is happening around. Okay, you understand? And there is every sense of reasoning that the Akpabio's faction didn't want Joy Nuni to appear before the House of Representatives to testify to testify how the money allocated to the Nddc was used or mismanaged. You understand? That is to say that Akpabio have a better understanding of what actually happened to the money. If not, he wouldn't have made a move to see Nuni arrested. I know fully well that Akpabio has a hand in Nuni's arrest, but for him going that far, in fact, he's already pulling his leg out and he will definitely be arrested. You understand? And besides, Nddc is an organization that demands true commitment to the people of Niger Delta. It is an organization, an agency set aside to help meet up with the needs of the people in Niger Delta. Understand? So for Nddc to be experiencing such a thing or mismanaging fund allocated to them to do one or two things in Niger Delta shows that they are very, very corrupt. They are very, very corrupt. So President Buhari, without time wasting, should make sure that something is quickly done without time wasting. You understand? The perpetrators of this crime should be brought to book and punished for the crime they have committed. You understand? And the president, without time wasting, should set up an investigative team to investigate those that are behind the arrest of Mrs. Nuni, because there is every sense of reasoning that these people actually want to stop Joy Nuni from testifying before the House of Representatives on the mismanagement of the money allocated to Nddc. So that's that anyway. So my viewers, I want to believe that you have one or two things to say concerning this issue, but please don't hesitate to leave your comments behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.